Well, stopping the spread of the coronavirus will be a top priority for the Biden administration. This as Indiana passes 9,000 deaths. The state health department updated their numbers, showing that 2,756 more people are confirmed to have COVID-19, while 126 more Hoosiers have died. That means more than 595,000 people have tested positive and 9,000 have died in Indiana.
And we now know that more than 400,000 Americans have died of COVID during this pandemic. That's just one of the many reasons healthcare providers will pay close attention to President-elect Joe Biden's COVID plans during his inauguration address.
Now, the vaccination effort is moving much slower than expected. Here in Indiana, fewer than 400,000 people have received their first or second shot. That's less than 6% of the population and not nearly enough to slow the spread of the virus. Healthcare workers need a supply of vaccines that's bigger and more reliable.
I think one of the biggest things we'd like to know is how much vaccine is coming to each state and when. In other words, what can we count on?
IU Health is counting on enough vaccines to double the number of its vaccination clinics. 7 are running now. The plan is to have 13 or 14 operating in just a couple of weeks.
We are just 184 days away from the Summer Games, the Summer Olympic Games in Japan, and Japan may use robots to test people for COVID. Japan's health minister watched a demonstration of the prototype yesterday. It uses a robotic arm to take a sample from a person's nose. It can deliver results in about 80 minutes. Robots will preserve medical manpower and improve accuracy.
Well, viewers of the Today Show got to see an important moment live yesterday morning. Roker receiving the COVID vaccine at New York's Lenox Hospital. He says he repeatedly logged into the New York State Department of Health's website until he was finally able to book an appointment.
What am I going to feel?
So the first dose, you're going to feel a little bit of soreness in the arm there, so not unlike the flu vaccine, but you're going to be up and on the Today Show tomorrow morning, no problem.
Al returns there in 3 weeks to get that second dose.
That's great stuff right there. Well, happening